Alright guys, so we've got kind of a special intro today. If you've been watching for a while, I'd say maybe about 3 years or so, you'd remember all my first drift events. I'd be complaining and whining how I'm running late, I'm gonna miss a driver's meeting, I'm so stressed. In my little S13 stock SR hatch, you know, leaving my little townhome by UCF, I'm a college student. Now fast forward 3 years, we're in a sick JZX Chaser, and we're late for a driver's meeting for Formula Drift with my pal Trevor from Colorado. So he's sitting behind the camera laughing, but I think it's pretty ironic that like I'm literally still the same person, just things escalated a little bit and I still don't take them as serious as I should.
I know. He like made me wake up. He's like, hey, can you get ready in like 30 seconds? I was like, no. He's like, do it.
Yeah,
like, okay.
I made you coffee though. No, I was like, dude, we were supposed to leave 10 minutes ago, Trevor. Wake up. Alright, so 2 things. 1, when I'm running late and I need a great healthy meal, 2 waffles, peanut butter in between, wrapped in tin foil, eat it anytime, stays good. I used to do this in college all the time. Second thought, I was gonna try to drive my S15 to the track to just be that much extra, but it's a really good thing that I did it because that would be really dumb right now. Instead of having a stance car that I can't speed.
I mean, we'd be there, or the Porsche.
Nope, can't go that way. Sorry.
Or the Porsche.
Yeah, the Porsche.
I mean, that I mean, we'd have been there in record time.
Oh, this probably doesn't fly. It's got so much downforce, you can't fly over cars, dude.
Can you hit full boost in between here and the van?
Oh, dude, you're like literally like ready? We're in what? 5th right now? Done. Well, so it's a CD that needs replacing. Not my shifting ability.
Is that what that thing is on the floor?
Yeah, no, I got a new CD for, well, technically I want to put it in my Skyline, but I could put it in this.
No.
Dude, we definitely rubbed the whole way. There's 4 tires. Too much squat. Oh, they're vaping!
This thing,
is that Tommy?
I don't know. I didn't know Mexico looked like this.
Dude, my vents swing, dude. It's so good. Look. Look. Did they do it?
They're doing it. They're doing it.
Dude, it's so good.
They're doing it.
It's so good. Dude,
here they go.
FD qualifying video, geeking out about dash vents. That's the title. Okay, so super quick disclaimer. I know that the suit does not look good. So like, see all these, like, it came out like junk. So this place that we had to do the suit was like, oh yeah, don't embroider it. You should do like these logos and stuff. And then they did a terrible job. And some logos look black and then other logos look like gray and it looks terrible. Please don't judge suit, we'll fix. Okay, thanks, bye, late. Okay.
All right, run. Run. Showing up, to be quite honest, not only does he make YouTube videos, he's a car guy, and I've seen him rip around with Vaughn and Chelsea at different like events. So having him here in an S15, he's comfortable with the car. I think it's pretty cool. I'm stoked to see the variety of drivers, not only in Pro-2 and then Adam. I'm interested to see. I mean, he's familiar with this track. It's right here in his own backyard. I kind of have high expectations for him, so we'll see.
Most important piece, we're switching out to the good old Connecticut classic vehicle plate for my S13 on the S15 to rep the homies back home. So I just got out of the driver's meeting. I don't want to be that guy and film it and be all obnoxious, but I definitely felt like a child going back to school there with all the information and stuff. But I'm feeling pretty confident. I've had a lot of practice driving this course and I feel like I've already been kind of adhering to what they want to see, so that's confidence inspiring. But we just got a logo off the car, kind of go over it, change a couple belts real quick, and then ready to go out. Got my fancy FD stickers on there. Zach's tweaking some things on the ECU for me. But I'm gonna go chill and get my head in the right space for practice. Even my socks are fireproof.
That works. Trevor, are you having fun playing pretend pit crew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Timber!
All right. Hey guys. So there are 40. Oh, my screen is broken. Sick. So there are 40 drivers. Stay.
Oh,
no, it's okay. There are 40 drivers in Pro 2 and only 16 can qualify. So my goal, not only to qualify, I want to be #1 qualifier. That is what I feel like is a realistic goal. I'd like to say get first place. I think it's a realistic goal to podium, but for today my goal is to get #1 qualifier, and that's what I want to do. If I don't do it, it's okay, because we're just going to go home and have fun either way, because we're all friends playing pretend race car driver. But that's my goal. So, but I'm gonna be so mad if I don't get first, dude. Like, I might just quit drifting.
Tell the toter, give it away.
Yeah, dude, my screen is so broken. Oh, it's actually good now. It stays put.
Oh,
yeah.
That's good.
All right.
This is good.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go do things now.
Alright guys, so we're getting ready to go out for practice. Adam's over there, and I think he's #1 in line. So we're gonna see how he does in practice. Hopefully he gets some tandem practice, because he's actually never tandemed in this car before. But I mean, it's just like anything else, but we'll see how he does.
Alright, so I'm really happy that I've had some practice with all this gear on. Otherwise I would feel so unnatural right now, with all these arm restraints and gloves and stuff. But we're good!
That was Adam's very first run. One run.
First lap out, my line was definitely all over the place, but it's sick. This thing revving out high now sounds so cool. It sounds so different. It's rad. It sounded sick. Just like that. As I suspected, this car is incredibly fast compared to everyone else's in terms of how much grip you have in it. The executive call was made for me to not focus on tandeming today, because qualifying has nothing to do with tandeming. They just want me to put down the most perfect lead run, so I'm going to give the cars in front of me a huge gap, focus on having the perfect line so I can qualify high, and then tomorrow we're going to play with gearing, tire pressure, and alignment to loosen the car up so I can get comfortable following people and then start doing more tandem stuff. So right now, the goal is not tandem, just get consistent. Got Zach over here analyzing data for us.
How you doing?
So kind of based on the logs and based off how the car was before, we are having issues with tire wear. So I think what we're gonna do is basically gear the car so I have the same wheel speed that I did when I was at 7,300 RPM before. So there's some calculators we can use, and then we can kind of utilize this to figure out where the car needs to be.
See what Adam's up to.
All right, so we got the secret sauce going on. Trevor, you about to reveal my secrets?
Uh-oh.
All right, so let's get a close up on the screen. Me and Andy are basically going through and figuring out all the wheel speed stuff. So before I was revving out to about 7,500 RPM, and we had a 391, Andy?
Yes, sir.
391. So my wheel speed was about 115. Now here's the problem.
now my car revs out to 8,300 and we're getting 126 mile an hour of wheel speed. What that's doing is making my car really, really, really fast, and I'm going through tire really, really fast. So what I wanted to do was try to get it down so I could be basically at 115 miles an hour at 8,300 RPM. Now we're kind of limited by the quick change gears that we have, and the shortest one that we have right now is a 412, is it?
Yep.
And with 412, it's still a little bit more wheel speed than I'd like. So we're at 119 miles an hour versus 115, but before I was right on limiter. Limiter's bad. So what we're gonna do, drive the car at 8 grand. So when you put it on at 8 grand, it gets us to 115. So I'm still driving the car a little bit higher than before. I'll be in the best place I can be in the power band. It'll be a little bit easier to drive. And yeah, math, things, calculators.
Math and stuff.
Makes sense?
A little bit more to drifting than drifting.
Vaughn also came over and gave us a bunch of like super secret sauce information that we can't put out on the internet because it's how he is such a phenomenal driver. It is not skill, it's all of his secrets. And I'm 100% joking, but he did come over and give us a lot of really great advice. So we're doing some maths and things and chilling out in the toter home, and then we're gonna go out and shred.
Dude, some snacks.
Some snacks, dog.
You got that AC?
Yo, I got a challenge for you. Figure out how we can get the tunes bumping in here.
The tunes?
Yeah.
That'll do. Oh, there we go. Well, that's not it.
So apparently the rig came with Ninja Turtles installed, and it also, we found a taser in here. How do I do it again? I'm gonna do it by accident.
Try to get like, no, I don't want that.
It'll probably hurt.
No, it would get me. It would get me.
This is something that we do all the time back at home, but probably not this often. Alberto, what's going on before the next practice session? What are you doing on this thing?
Well, the first thing we did, we jacked up the car, 4 jacks down, all the wheels up, and we nut and bolt the whole car. So that means we're checking every single bolt on the suspension, check all the hoses, make sure everything is secure, no leaks. Check for play, also wear, unusual contact for the tire. Obviously we're rubbing on the sway bars, but we're checking for that added wear that other than normal. Also check all the fluid levels, that's all good. And then also checking the alternator belt since we're having issues with that. We keep an eye on that, bring the catch can, and everything else over here checks out good. We just put our first new O2 sensor just in case, kind of like testing a few things.
Hey, Adam, hey, Adam, hey, what do you think? What are you getting ready to do?
Well, sorry, what?
Hey, no, Adam, I was trying to ask you a question.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, there we are. All right, no, so
So it's really, really easy to get in your own head because it's literally like 2.5 hours waiting on grid for 3 runs. So I'm gonna try to utilize music this time to stay in the right headspace. That's the goal. We're playing pretend race car driver, but we're taking it very seriously. So
serious pretend.
I'm dark.
Oh, apologize.
Now we're good.
They'll give us an extra one.
Yeah, but not. All right, so the throttle cable stuck. What happened?
We don't know. Maybe it melted.
We're thinking it might have melted right in here.
The car was really hot.
Yeah, the throttle stuck. All right. So Adam's running to see if Wordhouse has a throttle cable. And a good thing we have another JZ powered vehicle in the pits because we're robbing the throttle cable off of this guy. So we don't have that much longer for practice. Adam's getting all wasty on his cool suit juice. All right, so got the JZX throttle cable on it, and basically I had to use one bolt up here, crawled up underneath the dash, and kind of did some stuff to make it work. But I mean that looks like it works. Good enough for me. We got full throttle.
not feeling super confident about tandeming. I don't know if you guys saw that run with me and Riley. It was actually pretty decent, but the car's just still so gripped up that I'm not shooting down the bank. So we're gonna make some more adjustments tomorrow if I qualify. But right now I'm about to go qualify. I'm gonna qualify. I'm gonna be first place qualifier. That's what I want. That's my goal. If I get that, I'll be happy regardless of how I place in the comp. I just think that'd be cool. I have no excuse not to. I've got plenty of seat time in the car. I've driven this track enough. I just gotta go shred. I've been having a good time putting the AirPods in. They like make me not think about things. Hey James.
Hey, how you doing?
Good job.
Good job. Thanks, man.
Yep, I'm gonna go qualify now.
Go qualify. Do it.
First place.
First place.
And I'll buy you a Yingling.
A ding-a-ling?
A ding-a-ling.
Very aggressive and confident in the vehicle, and you can see that nice snap to initiation, gets it right to angle. He does drop down quite a bit on the bank, so we'll get some deductions there, as well as being off that inside clip. So line a little bit of a problem here, but very fast-paced, nice counter lock here as he gets into that second outside zone and does a great job on this second outside zone. So Adam LZ, his first run in Pro 2 competition, he's able to get a scored run, and obviously he'll take this back. And look at that, the mistakes that he made coming off the bank, figure out how he can make an adjustment, but this should be enough to give him a score that will potentially get him into the top 16 as we start looking at where the cutoff might be, Jared.
And we'll see that leaderboard here in just a moment as Adam LZ's score come in with an 83. So still a lot of opportunity to better his score, and plenty of drivers.
I thought it was funny. I was watching FD runs like literally up until I went, and I was like responding to everybody on Facebook. I was like, yeah, the LZ guy sucks. No one knows my last name. Yeah, we're watching now. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the hit as a driver because I threw too much angle. I got a little too excited. But Chelsea did say that apparently the bank is like 20 degrees colder right now, and it's making it a lot grippier than during the day, which I did notice with the car. It felt way more gripped up than I was used to. So somehow still got an 83. I guess just because it was really like consistent and smooth and hit the clipping points. Messed up on the banks, but it's only half the course. So anyway, I'm gonna do better, but I think that might have been enough to qualify. We'll see. That dude got 83 too. Dustin's the homie.
So this is Adam's final qualifying run. We changed a couple of little things on the car, changed a little bit of the suspension settings.
Well, yeah, it was really flying down the front straight. Snappy initiation. This was going to be a better run if he could have linked that through, because he did a much better job on the bank this time around. He just had a bit too much speed and a lot of angle coming off, wasn't able to hold it. So he's going to have to hold for his first run. But clearly you can see this is a very talented driver, talented young driver that really wants to go out there and impress the fans. And full throttle commitment coming off the bank, and just too much angle coming down, not able to sustain it after the compression of the suspension. And that's going to be an incomplete on run number 2.
I'll do better on the third run.
I don't think we get a third run.
Damn, dude, you tell me this now.
I mean,
I was saving it all for the third round,
I
dude.
said conservative first run, balls to the wall second.
I tried to put my balls to the wall, but my balls just had too much grip, dog.
That's what was it? Was it grip?
I mean, partial driver error, mostly driver error. It was grippier than I was expected. Different gearing, lots of different variables. Pressure, lots of pressure.
Don't be saying that. I was in charge of the tire pressure. Or do you think it was the pressure? All the eyes were on you.
Maybe the gauge was wrong, dude.
The cage?
The gauge. Maybe the tire pressure gauge was wrong.
Oh yeah, Andy said. So Andy really wanted his specific analog gauge, and we have a digital one. So
I think it was sabotage, dude.
we could have been like 0.5 of a pound off.
Dude, that lady at Ace that sold us that tire pressure gauge, dude, she looked like she was trying to sabotage us. I think that she works with Josh Robinson. Sure.
I think that's
That dude has had it in for me since day one. I don't know, maybe he sabotaged my program, maybe I just suck. Can't tell, not sure.
that throttle cable though worked pretty nice.
It worked pretty nice, but I got squeezed out on the run up. I was like, this feels weird. I'm still gonna save it.
Don't say that. So that's the throttle cable out of the JZX. So we have to walk to McDonald's tonight,
crap,
yeah?
we can't take the JZX home. That's a big ol' yikes. Does the JZX have a parking spot? I don't think it does it?
I don't think it does, no.
That's another big ol' yikes.
Just gonna have to stay here.
That's a big oof. I'm gonna go cry in the toter.
We're in the trailer and we're listening to like all the results and stuff, and I feel like I've got like money in a horse race or something, and me and everybody are like gathered up like fingers crossed, like come on, do it, because I'm like right on the cusp of not making it into actual competition tomorrow, and I don't really care that much. Like I wouldn't be that upset about it. The thing that will and would bother me the most is knowing that people would come up to me tomorrow and ask why I wasn't driving, and that would just be like it's like a knife right in my heart. Yeah. Other than that, though, I mean, like we could totally, Shulman, we could get the dollies back out and we could just bowl all day with the dollies on the Swiss tracks. I mean,
That'd give us something to do.
yeah, honestly.
Very aggressive run, couple little
Yeah.
mistakes.
So basically, Adam and like 4 or 5 other drivers all have 83s. And so,
it's
like,
a big ol' yikes.
basically, as long as anybody gets an 80, because he's 14th in qualifying right now. So as soon as somebody gets like an 84, it just bumps him down again, and it's just like
Another 83.
So a 78 and then an 83, but you can see.
Yeah, but if they come by the second run, dude, I'm toast, because my second run was like a boof. Like a big ol' oof.
This drama film. It's we got a really nice class of drivers this year that are pushing extremely hard.
so that's it. He's out of the top 16. So
Our weekend's over, right? Ish? Like driving wise.
yeah, I mean, as far as driving, that's it. That sucks. I mean, first Pro 2.
Yeah.
First Pro 2 event. First time tandeming.
Yeah.
Like qualifying and stuff.
Yeah.
So we did change a couple things on the car setup, and the track has like got a lot more grip in it now, just because the temperatures dropped down a lot. So I think it had a little bit too much grip coming off the bank, but we'll see.
Well, I guess there you have it, guys. It, you know, it was a little sad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit bummed, but I kind of knew that my biggest crutch with FD would probably be something as a result of a mechanical failure or someone messing up in front of me. And I didn't have any of those issues because I had a great team behind me that got the car fixed when we had that throttle cable issue, so I was able to do the best that I possibly could, and ultimately it was my ability that took me down. What I think maybe happened, a lot of it's probably just like getting in my own head. I don't do well under stress, and that's definitely something I'll have to work on, but I still, you know, am really, really happy that we were able to get all this practice in at our home track, not from a driving perspective, but from a team perspective. We've learned a lot about what we need to have with us, kind of how to set up the pit space and how to work and be able to handle everything as best as we can. And I think as a driver, you know, I'm excited for Atlanta. That's in like 2 weeks. I definitely think I can do better. I just think I need to kind of, you know, just get in my little zone and just do my thing. I'm gonna be bummed that I can't drive tomorrow. But other than that, no, I'm really happy still. Even, you know, a lot of people are questioning whether I should be in Pro 2 at all, and like I almost qualified. Like, you know, I was like on the cusp, so that's pretty cool, right? So like, I guess, you know, the haters are like still kind of mad, but at the same time, they're hating, but they like
their hating has been like slightly mitigated. So yeah, Tommy, when you're editing this is a direction to you. Make sure you leave all of the weird like subtle pauses that I put in the clip, because I feel like it really adds like a dramatic effect and people can just really hear the sullen tone of my voice. I'm trying to hide the smile really hardcore right now. Yeah, and Tommy, also include that narrative of me talking to you in the video. A good friend of mine, Tommy, not the Tommy that you guys know, a different Tommy that's doing media for me, helped put together this video so I can relax and prepare for the next day of driving tomorrow that I'm not gonna do. So anyway, massive thank you to all you guys. I wouldn't be here without you and without my amazing team and everyone that helped out, all my amazing sponsors that you can see on my suit and on my car. And man, this would be tight. Here, I'm gonna walk with the vlog camera and we're gonna go film the door opening from the upper half. This is the best pretend, dude, Trevor, I just gotta say, dude, for a pretend race car team,
It looks pretty legit.
yeah, well, no, and we almost qualified in our big pretend game.
I mean, for pretending that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no, for real, dude, like seriously. So anyway, I'm gonna go jump to my death real quick because I didn't qualify. Hey dog, better luck next time. Oh boy, Tommy's about to rip me a new one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, maybe not, because I can't drive. I'm running from Tommy! No! He's got the belt!